What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So yesterday we had a winter storm come through and it dumped about 6 inches of snow we got over the course of all day. We would have got a lot more, but we hadn't been in the freezing temperatures for the past week, so I'm surprised any of it stuck to the ground, but it did, about 6 inches. And throughout the day today it has melted. Probably about half of it's gone. Since it's almost 40 degrees and it's been sunny all day. So it's actually a pretty nice day out. The chickens can get out a little bit, but for the most part, everything's still iced and snowed over. Tonight, it's supposed to freeze down to the teens, and tomorrow we're supposed to get 3 more inches of snow, so that'll kind of layer everything over, and then that night, the low is 18 again, so everything's going to be hard frozen, so snow won't be gone until this weekend. But the ducks have been swimming in their ice bath over here. They don't really care. All this was mud mess yesterday, but it froze last night. So kept all the chickens warm in the barn. Bunch of hay. I put a heater in there for them. But yesterday it just snowed nonstop. More snow than we've gotten in a few years. So, a little winter storm we had. Goats in this trailer. It's about the warmest spot we can put them, other than the barn, to get them away from the rain, snow, and wind. Since all the cows and all the horses had to cram into the barn. It's pretty warm out here now with the sun and in the 40s, but the whole field covered with thick layer of snow. Where we left off in the last video, we had these 2 chickens in here that were sick, and so far it has not spread among the rest of the flock, so hopefully it's more localized than I thought. But this chicken right here, this Americana, she has improved by a lot. She's just as good as she once was. Her other eye's still swollen and has some issues, but her respiratory problems are gone and she's breathing normally again. The other chicken in here with her is, she's probably about the same or a little worse than last video. Her eye's super swollen now, but they're doing pretty good. Better than I thought, because the other 3 chickens had already died by now, so I think they're gonna pull through, at least for the white one. She will, and I think this coaching might get better too. All this ice is melting pretty fast now. These pigs are doing good in their mud hole of a pen. They didn't come out of their house once yesterday when it was snowing, but I scooped a lot of their snow to the side here. You can see how much we got. Quite a bit, but the pigs did not like the snow or to touch it or anything. Cows are just chilling out, not really knowing what to do. The horses kind of took over their hay over there. I put them in this field so they can have the barn when it snows or rains. These ducks have enjoyed the snow enough for all the animals. They've been running around, playing in it, and then sliding on this ice. Their pond is half frozen still. It was all the way frozen earlier, but they've been enjoying it. I threw out some treats onto it. They were sliding around and everything. The fountain still works. That helps to melt the ice. But they look really cool yesterday when it was snowing, because they contrast with the white so good. I have had the chickens on a new diet for a week, and I got 1 egg 3 nights ago, then 2 eggs, and then 3 eggs, and then none yesterday. Probably because of all the rain and snow we got, but I think it's working, and they're coming out of all their molt season and everything, so they should get back on track with eggs as soon as the weather gets back a little normal. Next week it's not supposed to freeze once, and it's going to be back in the 60s, so that'll be good for them. But it'll probably take a while for all this rain to dry up. Their Pen will be a muddy mess for a while. Some of the chickens would rather stay in here than eat by their heater. I have this one heater, it's a cozy coop, and they have no fire hazard on them. That's why they're good, but they put off a lot of heat. Because right here, standing a few feet back from it, you can feel it. Probably gets this coop above freezing at night, but the chickens like it. Last night they were all hurled around here rather than being on the roofs. But it stays dry and warm in here. Oh, the horses have their blankets on. They've had them on for a couple days. And they'll keep them on for the next 2 days. We just got issued a winter storm warning, so we'll probably get all the snow that we lost today and melting, and some tomorrow. So it'll just be a mess the next couple of days. Sun's went down a lot. Everything's gonna start freezing again since the temperature's going down pretty fast. But I am concerned about these cup things on this water. I forgot to take them off because it wasn't freezing for a while, and it wasn't supposed to get as cold as it did the other day. So I haven't messed with them since they've been frozen for the past 2 days because I don't want to move them and crack them. So I hope they're safe, but usually when it freezes I take them off just so they don't freeze and bust. This hut was really working for the chickens yesterday. There's like 20 piled up in here since it blocks all the north wind, and that's where all the snow was coming from. The ducks' boat over here, they're standing on it, drilling at it a little bit. They busted up the other side. Alright, it's night out now, and it's well into the low 20s now, and there's a little bit of a wind, so it's extra cold now. It's really gonna freeze up all the ice and snow that melted today, but that heater puts off a good deal of heat. You can feel it all the way up in the top roost section. I got a lot of chickens sleeping next to it. Today we got no eggs like yesterday, so once this cold is over they should pick it back up. But got some smart chickens sleeping in the nests. And then these guys, this rooster usually sleeps on top of the barn, so he's a little more smart than normal. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. Make sure to share the videos with your friends, and I'll see you next time.